What's up, everyone? This is another pick a card reading, a Satanic and Angelic Tarot and Oracle card reading. What I'm using is a Rider-Waite knockoff set of tarot cards. I'm also using the Lucifer Tarot by Ingvar Babushka. And I'm also using the Angelarium Oracles of the Emanation by Eli Mignana and Peter Rohrbach. What you need to do is to decide of these sets of cards which item you are most instinctively drawn to. The first one is a leaf. The second one is a sandalwood smudge. The third one is a stone. The fifth one are fortune coins. And the fifth one is an egg. When you decide which item you are most instinctively drawn to, you can go to the timestamp listed below for that particular reading. This is the reading for those who had chosen the leaf as the instinctive item for their Satanic and Angelic Tarot and Oracle card reading. See, your first card is the Three of Pentacles, upright. Ace of Wands, upright. The Fool, upright. Well, all I can say is that everything is upright, so this is kind of good because things are at what they seem. So this is what is expected. With the first one, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we're talking about work and hard work, diligence, punctuality, skill, trade, talents. So this is a good thing, that there is métier, there's work that is being involved. You know, there is some progression, working towards a plan and objective. And then you have it with the Ace of Wands. And so this is like a really good card because it indicates inspiration and talent and aspirations and things taking everything from the abstract and bringing it down. So basically, you know, there is work being involved at this point with this card, the first card. And this is some kind of divinity that is bringing in this this type of inspiration for work. So whatever skill or talent that you behold, it's given to you by a higher divine force. And then we have the Fool. Now, the Fool in the upright is a lot better than the Fool in the reverse. So this is in the upright. So this is talking about journey, venturing, trying to go out on a path, seeing if you can create a dream out of what you've been wanting and desiring in life. So it's like the gamble, you know, it's telling you to go out like the Fool into the world, journey out, experience life, and spread your talents throughout the world, showing people that you have great skill. So let's put it in perspective like this. Someone has a great talent, an artistic talent, and this is given to them by some divine force. And all that this person has to do is to put it out in the world and try and see if things culminate, require more insight into what you can provide, you know, like, so it's not about making just one painting, it's about continuing along that path. If you're a painter, or if you're, you know, whatever, a writer, or, you know, so, or an artist, you know, stuff like that. So let's look at the satanic element in this reading and see what we can deduce. We got number 92, Samil, and we'll read what that says. So it's like towards the end here. 92. Samil is an order of demon soldiers that have the form of dogs. He's number 90, Arcana 92. Samil is the order of demon soldiers that have the form of dogs with dim yellow heads. They are persecutors and hounds, proposed to protect the premises of the Sixth Palace. Connotation, poison of God. Initiation level, adept. Infernal zone, Arikava. Magical characteristics, attracting money and good material, or material goods. Prediction, trade, albeit sorcerer, to cheat, deceive, and delude. Numeric value, 131. So that's Samil for that one. And so that's kind of like the demonic element. I can once again read you what it was. Let's see. Magical character. Well, it doesn't have predictive properties, but attracting. This is the magical characteristics: attracting money and material goods, prediction, trade, all betting, sorcerers, to cheat, deceive, and delude. So that's Samil. Now let's look into this. This is the card, your angelic card, and it's dot, null, emptiness. This has quite a kapothic thing surrounding it. So yeah, whoa, just opened it. So dot, null, emptiness. This emanation is a conduit. It radiates no light for itself, holds no space, and touches nothing. It is perfect and invisible, a space through which nothing and everything passes. In its arms, all 10 of the emanations dance, each of them shining a great light through its void. This emanation has no number, no color, no connection to the other emanations. in that it is unique. Its solitary nature sets it apart from the other emanations in such a significant way that dot is sometimes considered to not exist at all. To give a name to the emptiness at the center of the tree is vital, and so too is the need to understand the significance of excuse me, of that emptiness found in meditation, silence, and sleep. So like I said, it has a kapothic element to it, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm not a Luciferian, but that's kind of like the oracle cards undertone of this reading, in which it's talking about stuff that is similar to the K-pop, you know, and the Kabbalah so clearly in this. But to go back, you know, the tarot cards say, keep working at it because it's the divine inspiration that is guiding you into a new journey in life. So this is the reading for those who have chosen the leaf as their instinctive element. This is the reading for those that have chosen the Sandalwood Smudge. This is your reading. So the first card is the Hierophant, upright. 9 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is going to be something circumventing around stuff like money. But the Hierophant deals with some kind of charity base. Like, the Hierophant is the person that deals with the church. He's like the Pope. And so anything that deals with religious or stuff that deals with secular base, knowledge, anything that is spiritual base. So this is kind of like coming into the reading. The next one is the 9 of Cups in reverse. Now, the 9 of Cups in reverse is talking about excess. Like, you have this fill of all these resources and financial money, and it's coming from this position in which spirituality is it is being influenced, saying that, okay, this Hierophant card denotes that you are doing something spiritual in the name of finding capital gain and wealth. And then in turn, the Queen of Pentacles, she denotes misusing wealth and not someone to be very happy about in terms of mercy, in terms of her excess, her desires for more. There's some kind of element that is influencing her position that really affects the betterment. I mean, she's kind of like, in essence, I would say, since she's in the reverse, a Marie Antoinette, and she would say something like, let them eat cake while everybody's starving in France, you know? So that is what I'm getting, the use of some type of spiritual element that is used in a bad way, and then in the end causing your demise. Now let's look at the Satanic element, and that's Belforger. number 99, I think it says. Let me check. Sometimes I can't read that script. This one says Arcana 99, Belphegor. Predictive properties, Arcana 99. Predicts fast recovery from critical illness. In the birth layout, it indicates the birth of a natural clairvoyant. So yeah, let's read that again, because this is talking about using your spiritual gifts inappropriately. This is talking in the divination reading. So the predictive properties at Arcana 99, predictive predicts fast recovery from critical illness. In the birth layout, it indicates the birth of a natural clairvoyant. So in of yourself, this one is attaching to this card right here. You know, I'm saying you are a born clairvoyant, so you're well aware of what that card constitutes. Now let's look at this card, and this is the angel card, and that's Duma Dreams. So let's see. I'll get that to you right quick. Duma, Angel of Dreams. Docent to the unknown. Duma is the impetus to doubt a false reality, to crack the shell keeping you from the truth. When the world shifts around you, Duma is your guide. The world is strange than you believed it to be. What we all dream, we dream together. Those dreams pull together in Duma's cupped hands. Look below the surface of the water. You know you've missed something, and yet you wonder what. You listen closely, and yet you hear nothing. All the while, you dream the truth you think you seek. It is said that Duma and Leo are connected. The truth of this can be found within Angel Lyrium. Signs, a reflection in water, a golden cage, an eye. So whatever dream you've been holding out on and really trying to get acquainted with, it seems like it points to this Hierophant card right here. And the Hierophant is a highly spiritual person, someone who knows a lot about spirituality, like the Pope, you know, so, or the Dalai Lama, or I don't know who else would be considered on those levels. Mother Teresa, I don't know. But anyways, a person with that high spirituality is a natural born clairvoyant. And those dreams that you aspire to, you know, the signs that it says. A reflection in water, I believe, a golden cage, and an eye. So, but don't turn that into crap. Try to do something that is constructive. That would be my advice, because you're on your way to something big if you utilize those talents. So, but use them wisely, because once you start using them poorly, fame fades quick. So one day you're in, next day you're out. So alright, that's the reading for people that had chosen the Sandalwood smudge. This is the reading, the Satanic and Angelic Tarot and Oracle card reading for those people who have chosen the stone. The first card is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Second is the Ace of Swords in reverse. And you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this means guarding your gains, being stingy, arrogant, conceited, you know, just protecting every resource you have and not giving it to anything, being kind of like an Ebenezer Scrooge in a ways. So basically that's what's happening. You are being something like an Ebenezer Scrooge, this card is saying. But then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and this one confuses me along with your final card, because this is talking about some type of folly, some kind of fight, or, well, yeah, the divine forces are going to make you struggle or give you a fight, give you some type of challenge in life that will really shake your foundation and cause you to rethink things and reassess matters. It's going to be one where you have to understand who you are as a person and your placement in the world, and not something that is based around the material items that you have, like you have in the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So what's going to happen is it can be various things that could happen, but it's going to be some kind of divine element that is going to shake you to the core, financially, most likely, or materialistically, and it's going to really challenge you and make you reassess things. And out of that, you get the Four of Wands. And when you get the Four of Wands, that is something to be of celebration, of triumph, of renewal, of things that are good, a rebirth. So it's like the coming of spring, you know, like a rebirth to life again. That something was conquered and challenged, so and achieved in that regard. So although it's not a very good reading, it is one that you can look forward to receiving some reward in the end, some kind of good fortune. So it's not all bad, it's a lesson that needs to probably be learned in life. Now when we look at your Satanic element, and that's Arcana number 32, Focalor. So number 32, let's see what the demonic element has for you. Okay, the demonic element in this reading is Arcana number 32, Focalor, the 32nd Lord of Darkness. Focalor is a duke of the element of air, having 34 legions of demons of the sixth palace and 30 legions of hell's spirits under his command. No spirit is more effective than Falcor in throwing a person's enemy off tracks. He helps sorcerers to summon the spirit of people who died from accidents related to water. The Duke can manipulate the wind as will. He is to be summoned when Mercury is in the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and he manifests himself in a triangle as a man with the wings of a griffin. During the summoning process, one feels a cold wind and the weak noise of the demon's wings. Astrology 6 through 10, degree of Virgo, parentheses 24-28.08, parentheses time of day 10:20 to 10:40 o'clock. Keyword revival, place of manifestation near a pond during a strong wind. Words of power, Paresu, Linelli, Igboni, Fariri, I think that's how you say it. Magical characteristics, ruler of the elements of air and water. Predictive properties, a cycle of evolution will follow the present period of problems and adversities. So, once again, the predictive properties, a cycle of evolution will follow the present period of problems and adversities. So once again, it's talking about adversities that have happened, and problems, and it says it has to do with water and air. So that's what the demonic element is, Falcalor. Let's look at the angelic element, and the angelic element is Estibus, angel of divination. So let me look that up. Let's see. Okay, Estibus, angel of divination. You've called its name, and so it has come, but you do not command what is foretold. Estibus can only be an uncertain ally in these mercurial times. Estibus reveals the ever-shifting rhythm of the skies and beckons us to observe the alignment of signs. Something is seen in the clouds, in the leaves, in the shadows. Something as glorious as fate. You observe something that must not be real. Curiosity is your call to action. You are compelled to go. Signs of Estibus, sacred geometry, a cup of tea, and a falling star. So Estibus is the angel of divination, and so whatever type of answer you are seeking through a psychic maybe or a medium, your answer has been called, and whatever problems that happen with the water and air, but you will have whatever you're guarding now and this challenge you are going through, you will get through it. So this is the reading for those people that had chosen the stone as their instinctual item. This is the reading for people who have chosen the fortune coins as their instinctual item, and the first card is the Page of Swords in reverse. The third card is the Three of Swords in the upright, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So we have this Page of Swords in reverse, and he's kind of a more effeminate figure, but he's out to battle, and whatever it is, he's going to defend what he can in any situation, and he will be nasty about it. He'll be deceiving or deceptive, or you can't trust the guy anyways. But this might have involved a triangle of a three-way triangle, like something's going on here. There's a third party in this, and it doesn't seem to be, it seems like it's in the upright, and it seems like it's going all right to some degree, but this is really bothering the Page of Swords in the reverse, because he kind of feels like maybe he's being left out, so he's trying to start some kind of battle. He's deception, some kind of, I'm gonna get this person back, because although he's fine with the Three of Swords, it goes into the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is not very good, because you know, he's more like the looting type of person, rioting. He's going into battle, but he's on a dark horse, and he has the pentacles in his hand, so he's kind of taken on more of a roguery type of personality, where he is not he's not making money like he should, but just looting and rioting. So I don't know. Let's just go into the demonic element of this reading right quick, because I don't know, it just seems like in the end, being the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you would feel that there would be some settling emotions with the the three-way that is going on here between, you know, everyone. It's not the best. There's a look at heartbreak eventually, and this can change into a man who's very stingy, very angry, and very controlling and protective. And so what is on the surface may not be what is really at heart, and this is going to create a very bad person in the end. And this is affecting the current, the reader, you know, this is like they're messing with your heart. Now let's look at the demonic element, 49 Arias. So 49 Arias. And he is right here. Arcana 49 Arias. The 49th Lord of Darkness, Arias, commander of 27 legions, bears the title of ruler of the 7th palace. He must be summoned when the black moon is in the Aquarius. He endows the summoning sorcerer with the ability to assume any physical form at will. He begins delusion and insanity to people, and those affected have no clue of what is happening to them. When summoned, Arias appears in the triangle outlined by the sorcerer. He manifests himself as a big leopard. Astrology 1 through 5, degree of Sagittarius, parentheses 17 through 21.11, parentheses, time of day 1600 o'clock to 1620. Keyword, priestess of Belial, place of manifestation during the full moon with the wizard facing west. Words of power, ors, smol, apio. Magical characteristics, delusion, insanity. Predictive properties, the cornet is in a relationship with a very young person born under a Earth zodiac sign who is interested only in material good. So yeah, whatever relationship you're having, it's not good. Something says it's just not good right now, and it's with a very young person. This is not going to pan out good. That's what I was getting, that this was turning into more of a love reading, and how this is just going to drive you to insanity and delusions. Let's look at the angel card for this. You have Sandalwood, Angel of New Life. So, let's see where that's at. Okay, Sandalwood, Angel of New Life. When the time is right, the twin angel will return. Sandalwood was the first, and now we follow it forward along the shoreline and into the water. Sandalwood's footstep brings with it great fear, but also awe and hope. With each step, we move closer to the conclusion and a new beginning. Embrace this new epoch. What has come has already passed. What will be is still a dream. Sandalwood flows through it all. When a new era emerges, the blood of the twin angel brings fertility to everything it touches. Angel Lyrium too was formed this way. So too will the next world, born in the wake of Sandalwood. Signs of Sandalwood are a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. So you need to kind of look at yourself as going into a new life. This little thing that's going on, love-wise, isn't working. So go ahead and get out of there and find someone that's better for you, if that's the case. So find someone that makes you happy, that appreciates you, so that loves you, So, all right, that is the reading for people who had chosen the fortune coins. This is the Satanic and Angelic Tarot and Oracle card reading for people who have chosen the egg. Your first card is the Ten of Pentacles upright. Your second card is the Seven of Pentacles upright. And your third card is Seven of Cups upright. This is a really good reading, I think, because this is talking about family and coming together, and money and bringing in fortune, and just a family that's very well off and very comfortable and can enjoy anything at their dispense, There might be inherited wealth there and new money, and so, this is someone who has a lot already given to them, basically, either from their own toil and labor or from someone who would give it to them through a family line. And this also constitutes that this person is investing their money in the Seven of Pentacles. So money is being utilized quite well, in this instance, watching it grow, tend to it, tend to your garden, think where things will be best, in the best interest of both you and your family. So my assumption is that whatever is going on in terms of the family dynamic, it is working quite well. And so if it's working quite well and you can tend to this garden and it's building up quite nicely, then I don't see any fuss in changing things too much. But then there is this Seven of Cups, and this involves dreams. So anything you've ever dreamed for, you're pretty much gonna get. So at this point. So I don't know, this could be something dealing with the lottery. I don't know, it could deal with any windfall of money and any of your dreams materializing that you've always desired in this life. So I don't see this as being, you know, this can work on various scales, you know, but I think the main focus of this tarot card reading is that you are financially set in some degree in your life, whatever it is, given by a family member, and therefore you are allowed to materialize your dreams with these resources. So let's look at the satanic element of this card. And we have 74 Adamiron. So let me read you what that one is. Okay, Arcana number 74, Adamiron. The second prince, Adamiron, rules Taurus. He descends from the stars in the shape of a translucent lion. In his alternative manifestation, he appears as a huge gray lizard with dull yellow spots. Zodiac sign Taurus, month May. Subordinated lords Amadusius, Ammon, Amy, Astaroth, Azamode, Bathan. Cass, priest. Mystic name Kabadive, or Kabedidev. Hidden name Me. Digital code 40. Sacral number for summoning 46. Initiation February 9. Magical characteristics, trade and finance, adventurism, luck and gambling and larceny. Predictive properties, a powerful patron becomes an icon and an idol for the Courant. It may happen that the Courant himself is that idol. So yeah, you have achieved great fame and fortune, possibly. So let me read this predictive properties once more. It says a powerful patron becomes an icon and an idol for the Courant. He may happen that the Courant himself is that idol. So, and the magical characteristics, trade, finance, adventuresome, luck and gambling and larceny. So that's Adamiron. So he's talking about money too, in essence. So, you know, and becoming, you know, a living god of himself. So let's look at, whoa. So this is a strange card that appears through your angel card. And your angel card is Hazmed, Angel of Annihilation. So I find that very strange that he would come up, but this card could be a result of many things, you know, dealing with a greater sense of who or what you are in terms of your position in this world, and what legacy you decide to keep and leave. Anyways, Hazmed, Angel of Annihilation, Beyond Maker, a terrible sight to behold, the void eating itself and making itself anew. That which should no longer exist is unmade by Hazmed's hands. There is something that needs to be removed. Looked upon that which should not be loose, should be, and lose it from existence. Signs, a hood, an eclipse, an empty field. So I don't know exactly how this plays into the rest of the cards, but if it resonates with you, that's good. Once again, the signs for that are a for hazmat assigned a hood, an eclipse, an empty field. So, I mean, there could be something there's skeletons in the closet that we need to clean up, you know, like, I don't know. Excuse me, but what I'm thinking is the money that is garnered, the dreams that can come true, even with this being, you know, Adamiron being one with finances and becoming a great idol and god of himself, and then you have Hazamad, the angel of annihilation, that is asking, you know, the question like, is there something you need to get rid of in your life before you lose all of this? You know, that just poses that question. That's something for you to decide. If it's that troublesome, then lose it. Like I said, I told you the signs, you know, so clear up what needs to be cleared up, in my opinion, but enjoy what's coming your way, you know. Make sure you touch base with all necessary problems and issues, and in my opinion, you shall be fine. Even the demons say so. So even though the angels say, watch yourself, you know. This is the demonic and angelic reading for the people who had chosen the egg as their instinctive